The Oscars was a big hit, but for all the wrong reasons. The Academy now investigating Will Smith for smacking Chris Rock across the face over a joke Rock made about his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Watch here.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the out of me. Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Will Smith apologizing not to Rock, but to the Academy for the altercation while accepting the award for Best Actor, but offered no direct apology to Chris Rock.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. Love will make you do crazy things. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
So far, Chris Rock declining to file a police report after the assault, and Will Smith was unfazed, seen dancing to getting jiggy with it at an Oscars party afterwards. TMZ reporting that Chris Rock apparently had no idea Will's wife, Jada, has alopecia. Piers Morgan, welcome to the show. Welcome to the network. Brett,
Thank you.
to have you. What did you make of all this? You saw it live.
Well, first of all, lovely to be here on this fabulous show. I see myself as the reincarnation of George III. I wish to be treated with the same enthusiasm that we treated my royal forebear. So good to be here. No, it was the most stunning piece of television, wasn't it? And it made the Oscars interesting. It boosted their ratings. It all the things we've been sort of saying. The Oscars has gone off the boil. No one cares anymore. But I thought about it a lot, about what I thought about it. It's actually quite complicated because I thought, if I was Will Smith and my wife had been through 4 years of alopecia, which is a very serious condition, particularly I think for women, where they lose their hair in clumps. And eventually last summer she shaved her head. And she talked about it being a terrifying experience that she'd gone through, losing all her hair. To then sit there at the Oscars and have 1 billion people watching as a guy mocks you for that. Now, it then comes down to me to one or two things. Did Chris Rock know that she'd had alopecia? In which case, I felt, comedian or no comedian, he crossed the line. And if I'd been Will Smith, I'd have been pretty tempted to do the same thing. Don't condone the violence. I'd have been tempted to do the same thing to defend my wife. But Chris Rock has made it clear, apparently through friends, that he didn't know that she'd had alopecia. In which case, it just becomes a joke about someone's aesthetic appearance. He probably thought she looked pretty cool. He compared her to G.I. Jane. Then he doesn't deserve any of the stuff that went down. And to me, it goes to a wider point, I think, about that marriage, about Will Smith's state of mind, about, I don't know, whatever's going on there. We don't really know. But it was a stunning moment. But I found myself gravitating, unlike 99% of people, I think, to feeling slightly defensive towards Will Smith.
A lot of people in the room were defending Smith, or like consoling him, trying to make him feel better. But nobody was doing that to Chris Rock. Judge, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think that the Oscars are not the hood. I think it's not a bar. I don't think you march up on stage because a guy makes a joke of your wife, which honestly I think is complimentary. She could do G.I. Jane too. She's Jada Smith. She's got a fabulous body and she's beautiful, as was Demi Moore in that film. But aside from all that, in the middle of an event where people are going to get awards in their chosen profession, that this guy takes it upon himself to disrupt the event, to go up on stage, to commit violence on stage, then come back and curse out so we can't even put on television what he says because he feels slighted about a joke, which most people, and by the way, if that's a standard, I should go to Saturday Night Live and really go crazy over there.
Yeah.
All right, but he doesn't have the right, and the public should not have to be subjected to that. I don't want, if I had little kids, my kids seeing that kind of thing. And let me tell you something else. You talk about criminal privilege, you talk about celebrity privilege, that guy has it. He wasn't walked out of the Oscars. He could have been taken out in cuffs. That was a crime, what he did. It's on tape. And it doesn't matter if Chris Rock doesn't want to file charges. It is the people of the state of California versus Will Smith. And Hollywood, though, proves that they don't have to follow the rules. If you're on the right and you say something they don't like, then they can respond with violence. And I think, by the way, Piers, to follow up on what you said, I think the guy's an emotional wreck. He goes from cursing to fighting to crying to, I mean, what is wrong with him? And the Academy should not condone it. And honestly, he shouldn't be allowed to come to the Academies again. Look,